summer. Got to get my mind ready for that because not that I hate the heat, but okay, I don't like it that much, to be honest with you. I'm a winter person, but whatever. All right, so this video is about, you guessed it, Prism. Now, the more I use it, the better it seems to get. It is challenging, and maybe that's a good thing in some ways to have something that's challenging. I do like and think that it's gonna require just a lot of time to get going on this thing for most people, because unless you are heavy into step sequencing workflow or use Drombo a lot or use maybe the electron boxes a lot, this could be kind of challenging. I'm just so used to playing music that it's hard for me to sequence and feel like it feels good. I don't know if that makes sense, but I'm trying to work on it. All right, it just takes time, I reckon, and patience and a different type of thinking, which I got to get used to. So if you touch track here, let me get my mouse actually, because it makes it much easier to see this. All right, so you touch track here and you get all your tracks. Then you can click on which track you want, how many bars. So this is the place right here, in my opinion, where you adjust the bars. If you're gonna make more than one bar, just go ahead and do it here. The swing, same principle. Put the swing here, whatever else you're gonna do. I'm gonna touch track 3. It looks like this is global, this swing portion. So I guess it just is what it is. But it would be nice if that wasn't global. I don't know why, because I may not want my other parts to swing, but whatever. So let's go into the next portion of what I was gonna say, which is, let me click on a track. All right, so here's a track. Here's the notes. Now this is connected to Borista, which is, I'm using a jazz waltz snare, okay? And then you gotta set the velocity and the timing for each one. You can hold one down and set the timing. What I don't get is the length is always going to a 4th when sometimes I just want it to be, maybe I just want it to be a 16th. So I'm not sure if that's possible. Let me see if that's possible. There's an 8. Feels like it's growing the wrong direction. Okay, there's a 16. Okay. I'm tripping. Same thing here. Like, I don't want it to be a 4th. I just want it to be a 16th. Like a hit. And I keep running into that. This can be challenging changing. All right, I think I did it right. All right, so let's just play this. I'm gonna let you hear what it sounds like. So I have this one doing the snare. This is my bass. And because it's kind of like a, got a little, like, feels like a kick in it, I kind of left the kick out and just used that as the kick and the bass, sort of like an 808. Then I added some shakers and stuff for the percussion. And then I'm using Apparillo. I think I said that right. And Fab Filter's distortion, as well as a filter and Rim Digre. I don't know how to pronounce this. I'm trying to make up names in my mind to call it. But this little app, just to give it some character, a little extraness to this. Excuse me for not knowing how to pronounce some of these names, but the devs are from everywhere that make these. So I guess they use names that they would use from wherever they're from. And it doesn't always make sense to me, but I still like their apps nonetheless. All right, Filter Step, that's a free one, so that's pretty fun, the best fit. And then here's what it sounds like. not really chords, but just the pads going on in the back. And then when you look at track 2, you can see this is what is this? Oh, this is the shaker. And then track 3 is, what is track 3? Oh, I have a lot of stuff going on here. So this is for the bass. So some parts it's playing, some parts you'll see it only happens like on the 4th time around. So I sequenced it that way. And there you have it. So it's a fun tool. I wanted to try to make myself this whole song in just this one application. Of course, if you're using this for the first time, you have to go in and set these channel filters to make it work with the channels in here. So there's 16 here and there's 16 tracks. So each track is going to be represented. So this was kind of fun. I'm going to try to do it a few more times to build my muscle memory for using this app. And then as I grow, what I'm going to do is take and start adding bits and pieces more to the workflow. I know you can play in stuff, but I'm going to be honest, I'm trying to force myself not to with this app, just because I think that its primary base is to do step sequencing stuff. And if I can do it in here, then I might be able to someday get this to the Electron workflow and start learning it, because I really wanted to learn it. And I like Drumbo. I know Drumbo is based off of, I believe, if not the Octatrack, it's the Electron workflow. And I like Drumbo, which I used to not like. But shout out Echo Opera, who really was patient with me and helped me to see how to use it, because I'll be honest, I wasn't planning on using it. And if he hadn't shown me, I probably would have never even used this one. So shout out Echo Opera again for all his help. And by the way, check his channel out if you haven't already done so. All right, that's it for this video. Just wanted to show you guys that I'm slowly progressing, and you can too if you want to use this Prism app. The dev is really cool. He'll answer questions. You can email him. And yeah, just good stuff all around. Really excited. Finally got to use this bass. Been wanting to do it for a while. I'm not a big synth bass person, but Moog, somewhere along the way, touched my heart. I like him a lot. So anyway, keep making music and hope you're having a good day wherever you're at. All right, I'm out.